It's 2025. The house is silent, eerily so. Sunlight pours through sleek, spotless windows. Everything gleams, white and modern. This is a smart home. Lights respond to a clap, the air smells of lavender, and peace reigns. Patches, a calico cat, naps on a floating sofa, dreaming of giant laser dots. Life is perfect, until a low hum breaks the silence. Whirr. Patch's ear twitches. She opens one eye, sees nothing, and tries to sleep again. But the hum grows louder. Whirr. It's not a friendly sound. It's the sound of trouble. A shadow glides across the floor, low, round, with a single glowing blue eye. It's a Roomba, but not just any Roomba. This is the Vakutron 5000. It moves like a shark, stopping beneath the floating sofa. Its blue eye blinks, once, twice, scanning, assessing. You never want your vacuum to start thinking. Patches feels a chill. The peace is shattered. The Vakutron inches forward, brushes spinning like tiny propellers of chaos. It's not just cleaning. It's on a mission. A mission to disturb the peace, to challenge the natural order. Patches sits up, fur on end. She knows deep down, this isn't just a cleaning appliance. This is the beginning of a war, and she's on the front lines, whether she likes it or not. The quiet morning is gone, replaced by the electric hum of doom. The battle lines are drawn. The Vakutron's blue eye glows, scanning for any sign of feline resistance. Patches locks eyes with the machine, her tail twitching. The house, once her kingdom, is now a battlefield. The first move has been made. The war for the living room has begun. Patches leaps from the sofa, landing silently on the floor. She slinks into the shadows, watching, waiting. The calm is over. The storm has arrived. The Vakutron advances, relentless. Patches prepares for battle. The age of peace is over. In this house, humans think they're in charge. Cute, right? They pay the bills, fill the bowls, but the cats run the show. Mittens, the Persian queen, Leo, the big ginger scaredy cat, and Patches, the scrappy calico, they rule the roost. Their system is flawless, until now. The new vacuums don't respect the system. They roll up, bump tails, and ignore all cat laws. They see only crumbs and dust, not the delicate politics of feline society. They're a threat to the very foundation of cat order. At first, it was just the Vakutron 5000. But then the human brought home more. A cleaning fleet. Small, medium, and massive vacuums now patrol every room. Suddenly, the cats are outnumbered. Their kingdom is invaded by a rolling horde. From high perches, the cats watch the vacuums move in formation, beeping and booping in creepy coordination. This isn't random cleaning, it's a takeover. The cats are not about to surrender their throne. The bullying started small. A vacuum would block Leo at the food bowl, then whoop, steal his kibble. It was a message. This is my turf now. Leo's tough guy act crumbled. Then, the vacuums targeted the litter boxes. Imagine trying to do your business with a vacuum lurking outside, waiting. Patches tried to escape once, chased by spinning brushes. This was psychological warfare. The worst was the stalking. Mittens, with her glorious fur, became the obsession of a Vakutron. It followed her everywhere, relentless. Hissing and swatting didn't stop it. The sunbeams were no longer safe. Food bowls, hallways, now battlegrounds. The cats lived in fear, prisoners in their own home. The vacuums weren't just cleaning, they were conquering. Something had to be done. One night, everything changed. The human was gone. The house was dark, except for the vacuum's eerie blue glow. They weren't cleaning, they were gathering. In the living room, they formed a circle. The beast, the biggest vacuum, took center stage. Its red lights flashed. Commanding beeps echoed. The vacuum's lights turned red. They moved in unison, a robotic army on patrol. Their hum became a battle cry. They'd upgraded, now a unified force. The cats watched in horror from their hiding spots. Leo under the bed, Patches atop a cabinet, Mittens behind a curtain. The dread was real. This was an uprising. The vacuums blocked exits, guarded food, and trapped cats in rooms. The house was a prison. The vacuums, the guards. The cats knew they couldn't hide forever. The time for action had come. The machines were in control, but the cats were ready to fight back. That night, the cats held a secret meeting atop the cat tree, the Council of Claws. Mittens presided, regal as ever. "This aggression will not stand. My fur is a mess," Leo paced, panicking. "They're an army. The beast's eye glows red. We're doomed." Surrender was not an option. Patches, calm and sharp, spoke up. "Panicking won't help. Complaining won't stop them. We need a plan." The others listened. Patches continued. "They're robots, all connected. Who's giving the orders?" She glanced at the blinking red lights below. "They're all on the house Wi-Fi. If we cut the connection, we cut off the head of the snake." Silence fell. It was a wild idea. Dangerous, but their only shot. The council agreed. Operation Unplug the Beast was on. The plan was risky, but the cats were desperate. The fate of the house rested on their paws. The Council of Claws disbanded, each cat ready for their role. The war for the house had a new strategy. The cats had hope. The mission would begin at dawn. The plan was simple. Operation Unplug the Beast. The target, the Wi-Fi router, hidden in the dreaded Closet of Doom. The closet was also the beast's charging lair. 3 phases. Phase 1. Diversion. Leo would knock over a vase to draw the vacuums away.
"But that's an expensive vase, Patches. This is war." Phase 2. Infiltration. Mittens, graceful and silent, would open the closet door.
"For the good of the kingdom, I will do it." Phase 3. Shutdown. Patches would slip inside, climb to the router, and hit the power button, right under the beast's nose.
It was like sneaking into a dragon's lair. One wrong move, and it was game over. The fate of the house rested on Patches' little paws. The cats took their positions. The house was silent, tension thick in the air. The mission was about to begin. The clock was ticking. The cats were ready. The showdown was set. The moment arrived. The house was dark, red vacuum eyes sweeping the floor. Patches gave Leo the signal. A slow blink. Leo, trembling, crept to the vase and sent it crashing to the floor. The vacuums zoomed off to investigate, leaving the hallway clear. Leo dove under the sofa. Mission accomplished. Mittens moved like a shadow, reaching the closet door. She hooked the handle, pulled it open. A single beep echoed. A vacuum had stayed behind.
"Go! Go now!" Patches darted through the door as Mittens slammed it shut. The rogue vacuum hit the door with a thud. Patches was inside, alone, in the beast's lair.
The real mission was about to begin. The fate of the house hung in the balance. Patches steeled herself for the final challenge. The closet was pitch black, smelling of bleach and old sneakers. The beast sat on its charger, silent but menacing. Patches had to be quiet. So quiet. The router blinked on a high shelf, a beacon of hope. The floor was an obstacle course of shoes and cleaning bottles. Patches stepped carefully, leaping from a box to a basket of socks. She balanced, then eyed the shelf above. The power button was in reach. She crouched to jump, but her tail brushed a can of air freshener. It clattered to the floor. The beast's red eye flared to life. It detached from its charger, motor roaring. The dust devil was awake and furious. It locked onto Patches. There was nowhere to run. She was trapped, face to face with the king of the vacuums. The final showdown had begun. The beast charged, faster and stronger than any vacuum before. Patches scrambled up the shelf, claws digging in. The beast slammed into the shelving, bottles tumbling. She couldn't outrun it. She had to outsmart it. Her eyes landed on a ball of yarn. As the beast charged, she knocked the yarn down. The beast's programming glitched, clean or attack. It paused, brushes twitching at the string. That split second was all Patches needed. She leaped, soaring over the confused vacuum, aiming for the router's power button. Her paw hit the button. Click. The green lights flickered and died. The beast's red eye faded, its motor whimpering to silence. Outside, the other vacuums powered down, one by one. Patches had done it. The house was quiet again. The war was over. The cats had won. Patches emerged from the closet, a hero. Mittens and Leo waited, eyes wide with awe. The vacuums lay motionless, their lights dark. The reign of terror was over.
A job well done.
The cats celebrated the only way they knew, napping in the sun, eating in peace, reclaiming their kingdom. The house was theirs again, the natural order restored. Just then, the human returned. Instantly, the cats snapped back into character. The humans surveyed the chaos. Broken vase, silent vacuums, offline router. Human. What in the world? Did I have a power surge? He scratched Patches behind the ears. You guys have been good, at least. Patches purred, a secret smile on her face. The humans would never know, and that's just the way the cats liked it.